My name is Krysta Bradford. I'm from Festus, Missouri. I'm a graduate assistant here at UK. I've been here since fall of 2014. Previously, I was at LSU interning, and then before that at University of Indianapolis, where I went to undergrad. Got my bachelor's in exercise science, and I have my CSCS certification. My favorite UK sports memory would be last fall when Mommy and Dila won ITA Nationals. It was a cool thing to see whenever your athletes succeed at that level. The people is definitely what I like most about UK. They're people that you can call later on in my career. I know I can rely on them, and it just makes going to work every day more enjoyable. My favorite lift would probably be any squat variation, because growing up I wasn't always the best at squat, and so you learn to do things more at what you're bad at. So legs feed the wolves, so I figured you gotta squat every team. A strength coach needs to be selfless. Once you learn that it's not about you, it makes everything else a little bit easier. Have to have good integrity. If you're trying to instill integrity in your athletes and you don't have integrity yourself, then it's going to be hard to walk the walk whenever you're not doing it yourself. And then you have to have a little craziness in you in order to do what we do, to get up the hours we get up and have the energy that we have throughout the day. Lifting memory I'll never forget is when I hit 135 on my bench press, which I had been trying to get for years. And when I finally hit that milestone, I'm pretty sure I yelled at the bar when I was done with it. I knew I was supposed to be a strength coach. When I was one of my previous internships, I had an athlete who had kind of been struggling coming back from an injury, and so I kind of made it a priority to help her out and make sure that she kept getting better every single day. And later, whenever she thanked me for that, it really made me feel good and realize that this is what I'm meant to be doing. If I was not a strength coach, I would definitely be a teacher or a coach of some sort, maybe softball or basketball. One of my big influences that I've had is one of my best friends, Cody Stout. He's a strength coach at Arkansas State right now, and he's somebody who helped me when I first started out as a strength coach. He kind of showed me what a good strength coach looked like and always brings the energy and enthusiasm to the field, and I think he makes everyone around him better, no matter who they are. So he's always somebody that I've looked up to. The best part about my job would be being able to develop athletes into better people and being able to have that positive influence on athletes.
What is the worst part about your job?
I would say the worst part about being a strength coach is the fact that not a lot of people really understand what we do. Like, for instance, I'll go home and my aunt thinks I'm an athletic trainer, and then, my cousin thinks that I am a yoga instructor or something. They don't really understand what a strength coach really does. Best advice I can give somebody is realizing that it's not about you. Once you do that, it makes everything else worth it. And you're going to have to make sacrifices if you want to move forward in this field. And so coming to that realization that once you put others first, that's whenever you really start feeling the reward from the career and start moving forward. Okay. One of my most embarrassing sports moments, I was playing shortstop in high school. There was a ball hit up the middle and it was a blooper, and so I went to dive to catch it, and when I came down I hit my head, and I wasn't concussed or anything, but I had just a huge abrasion right on my head, so I had like a giant red spot for like the next 2 weeks. That was kind of embarrassing. The worst thing, he's a hairy guy, so there's hair everywhere. I don't know if it's from Murphy, my dog, or from Mike. Oh. Give up Beyonce. I can't give up The Office. That's too much. That's all I got.